Hey, this is the Love Dinosaur, and in this installment, I'd like to talk to you about honoring your creativity. Okay, so honoring your creativity. What do I mean by that? Well, I think for a lot of us, certainly myself included, it's connected to perfectionism. We tend to create and then judge what we created. Or almost before we even start to create, before we take that courageous first step forward, we're already judging it. That it's not good enough, my drawing skills aren't up to snuff, I can't draw Spider-Man as well as the guy in the comic does, or I can't play the instrument as good as so-and-so, or I can't knit as good as my grandma did, or I can't cook as good as my friend the chef. So honoring your creativity means, okay, letting go of the comparisons, letting go of perfectionism, and creating from that pure and simple place that you created when you were a little baby, walking around on all fours and playing with blocks and drooling all over the place. Because that being that we all were at some point was not hindered to be creative because it didn't care about social norms or what he or she looked like or how many views or likes or dislikes he or she got on Facebook or YouTube or something. No concern. I look at my 1-year-old son right now, and his creativity is pure at this stage. He's putting everything in his mouth. That's his test to see if something's worthwhile, is how it feels in his mouth. That's a creative thing. Or when he makes noises, these certain noises are his form of expression, but he's not judging them. He's just letting it flow. So please, be the inner child that you are. Be the baby that you once were when you create. And it's not to say be reckless and not thoughtful about your creativity, but to honor it as whatever comes out. Even if I can only draw stick figures, that's my expression, and that has value. Look, the cave drawings thousands of years ago were pretty much stick figures, but they really hold a lot of value today as historical treasures. So you never know. Honoring your creativity might be okay, when I get creative is when I organize my house. When I clean my living room, I like to put this thing over there. When I clean the basement, I like to organize things in a nice way. It's easy to find. That's creative, Or I like to look through the TV channels, and I have a certain method about finding the best TV show to watch. I mean, it sounds silly, but that might be a creative thing for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe you shop, your food shopping is done in a creative way. For me, I'm an artist, so I think of the traditional things like writing songs and making videos and drawing. But there are so many other ways to be creative, because not everyone's an artist by calling, by their profession, or I think everyone is an artist inside, but not everyone walks around thinking of themselves as an artist. So honoring your creativity is kind of like this. For children, as parents, my philosophy is that it's important to honor our children's path and choice and who they are. So I think our creativity flows a lot like our children do. It flows from us, it originates from us, but it doesn't belong to us. So we just have to honor whatever it is that comes out and love and guide it. So a lot of times, I remember in my early days of writing music, I would write songs that did not sound like the ones I wanted to write. It was frustrating. I'm like, I want to write a song like this band, but it sounds like almost like a different genre when I write a song. But I eventually over time learned that this is my expression. And to somebody, it's pretty cool. Sometimes to me, it's pretty cool. Sometimes it's, it's not my ideal thing to listen to, my own music, but it's what's pouring forth, so I honor it and I complete it as best I can and I put it out there. I make a video, I make a recording, I write the lyrics down. That's how I do it. I honor it, and it's there for the sake of humanity. Now, some might see that as arrogant, but I don't see it that way, because I'm very, very appreciative of other artists, writers, creators who went through with the process of honoring their creativity and provided us with poems and works of art and literature and songs. Whether or not they were really in the mood or whether they really thought it was their greatest work, they honored it and put it forth. So I'd like to do the same, and I'd like to encourage you to do the same. Honor your creativity. If you're great at putting together playlists on YouTube, honor it. Or on SoundCloud, or if you don't do social media much, honor that. And how am I creative? Maybe you're really good at getting the neighbors together for a coffee and cake once a week. That's pretty cool. How many people have that skill? There are many ways we could be creative. So basically, I just want to encourage you and myself to just keep being creative in the way that's most natural to us, and honor that. Love it, respect it, because it's you, and it's a gift from the universe, and it's meant to be expressed. If it wasn't meant to be expressed, it wouldn't be there. With that inkling to express it. So that's all for today. This is the Love Dinosaur signing out. Until next time. See ya.